Number rules the universe. Learn to be silent. Let your quiet mind listen and absorb. The highest goal of music is to connect one's soul to their divine nature, not entertainment. Man, know thyself, then thou shalt know the universe and God. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. No man is free who cannot command himself. God built the universe on numbers. In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. Concern should drive us into action and not into a depression. No man is free who cannot control himself. Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence. No man is free who cannot control himself. Silence is better than unmeaning words. Learn silence. With the quiet serenity of a meditative mind, listen, absorb, transcribe and transform. It is better to be silent than to dispute with the ignorant. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. Do not go to bed until you have gone over the day 3 times in your mind. What wrong did I do? What good did I accomplish? What did I forget to do? Number is the ruler of forms and ideas, and the cause of gods and demons. The wise man should be prepared for everything that does not lie within his control. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. The beginning of every government starts with the education of our youth. A stone is frozen music. Number is the within of all things. Above the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light. Above all things reverence thyself. Reason is immortal, all else mortal. If you're asked, what is the silence? Respond, it is the first stone of the wisdom's temple. Let exercise alternate with rest. But respect yourself most of all. The stars in the heavens sing a music, if only we had ears to hear. Friendship is one soul in 2 bodies. None but God is wise. Salt is born of the purest parents, the sun and the sea. Geometry is knowledge of the eternally existent. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words, rather correct your mistakes with examination. Educate the children, and it won't be necessary to punish the men. Wisdom, thoroughly learned, will never be forgotten. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. Astonishing! Everything is intelligent. There is a good principle which created order, light and man, and an evil principle which created chaos, darkness and woman. Choose always the way that seems the best. However rough it may be, custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. A thought is an idea in transit. Lust weakens both body and mind. Time is the soul of this world. Music is the harmonization of opposites, the conciliation of warring elements. There is no word or action but has its echo in eternity. The The soul of man is divided into three parts: intelligence, reason, and passion. Intelligence and passion are possessed by other animals, but reason by man alone. As soon as you awake, in order, lay the actions to be done the coming day. A man is never as big as when he is on his knees to help a child. The wind is blowing, adore the wind. Numbers have a way of taking a man by the hand and leading him down the path of reason. Animals share with us the privilege of having a soul. If you have a wounded heart, touch it as little as you would an injured eye. There are only two remedies for the suffering of the soul: hope and patience. Anger begins in folly and ends in repentance. Strength of mind rests in sobriety, for this keeps your reason unclouded by passion. Speak not nor act before thou hast reflected. Government exists only for the good of the governed. Do not talk a little on many subjects, but much on a few. It is better whither to be silent, or to say things of more value than silence. Sooner throw a pearl at hazard than an idle or useless word, and do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. Bless us, divine number, who generated gods and men. Number contains the root and source of eternally flowing creation. Don't disarrange my circles. You should make great things, not promising great things. None can be free who is a slave to and ruled by his passions. Remind yourself that all men assert that wisdom is the greatest good, but that there are few who strenuously seek out that greatest good. Let no one persuade you by word or deed to do or say whatever is not best for you. Declining from the public ways, walk in unfrequented paths. As soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. Assist a man in raising a burden, but do not assist him in laying it down. Allow not sleep to close your eyes before 3 times reflecting on your actions of the day. What deeds done well, what not, what left undone. Friends are as companions on a journey, who ought to aid each other to persevere in the road to a happier life. Thought is an idea in transit, which when once released never can be lured back, nor the spoken word recalled. Practice justice in word and deed, and do not get in the habit of acting thoughtlessly about anything. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. Ability and necessity dwell near each other. Every man has been made by God in order to acquire knowledge and contemplate. The octave formed a circle and gave our noble earth its form. Wealth is a weak anchor, and glory cannot support a man. This is the law of God, that virtue only is firm, and cannot be shaken by a tempest. The experience of life in a finite, limited body is specifically for the purpose of discovering and manifesting supernatural existence. To cognize the divine essence, this is the highest purpose of soul, sent by the Creator to the earth. Above all, have respect for yourself. Write in the sand the flaws of your friend. It is difficult to walk at one and the same time many paths of life. Practice restraint over the following: appetite first, as well as sleep, lust and anger. Respect gods before demigods, heroes before men, and first among men your parents, but respect yourself most of all. He buries gold who hides the truth. Above all things, respect yourself. Do not despise anyone, an atom shadowing,